Hello everyone. I hope you are able to see my screen and hear me well. I'm just coming live, already live now. Yeah. Hopefully you are able to see me clearly. Can someone comment in the chat that you are able to see me? Are you hearing any echo or something? Please put in the comment and then we will get started. All right. I see that you're not facing any issues. People on the call. All right. Let me see here. People on the call. Let's wait for 30 or 60 more seconds and then we will get going. Okay. Till then, let me cross check if everything is fine with everyone. All right. Yeah. So hopefully you are able to see my screen clearly and I see the comment now coming. So people are able to see me clearly. Let me directly jump to the tiling board, okay, and then we will get started. So in the last class, we had learned about uh, prepositions, accusative mainly, right? For example, this fear, durch, and all that, right? And we will cover remaining in this class, what is left out in the last class, right? All right. Let me directly come here and then we will get going. Yeah. So if you are able to see here, okay, in the screen, uh, we named it like this. Okay. Fuzzbo. Yeah. So this is for fear. Let me come down a bit so that you can, if you forget what comes under accusative, then this table will help you to remember it clearly as you practice more and more. So you'll not have such doubts whether it is accusative or dative or whatsoever. Yeah. But in the beginning days, it's always good to remember it. Yeah. Because some of you are already writing A2. Okay. So for them, it is important that you don't mess with like it is accusative or dative. Yeah. So whatever we have discussed in the last class was mainly accusative. And I think till here we discussed, right? This is für, this is and durch, and this gegen, entlang, bis, ohne, and wieder. Yeah. So this whatever is left out, we will discuss in this class with some example. Okay. Cool. Okay. So now let me go down and then let us take some example. Okay. Why these prepositions are used and why it is so important. Okay. At this A2 level. Yeah. Why these are important at this level. So let us first start with Entlang. Yeah. So this basically in English, if you do a direct translation, then it is along, right? Along. So for example, if you say that you are, this is river and you are just, driving bicycle along this river, right? Then you use this entlang. But this is little bit different than fear and other thing what we learned in the last class. Let us take one example and it will be easy. Okay. So for example, if I say, let me see here, someone has already put something. Okay. So if I say I walk along the river, what I say? I walk along the river. Simple sentence, okay, nothing much. Or I go around along the river, not around, go walk or whatever. Let us take with go, okay, and we are walking. So if I have to simply say I go, I think everyone knows is gehe, right? Is gehe. And now along the river, yeah. So along the river, how you will say is gehe? For example, if you are not aware how this works, let me just write. Entlang, but don't consider this as right. I'm just writing. Someone who doesn't know this will write like this. Okay. Is gehe. Someone who doesn't know the uses will write like this. Is gehe entlang den Fluss. Yeah. So this river is der Fluss. Let me explain word by word, then you will understand what is happening. But this is accusative, so there becomes den, right? I hope this is clear to everyone who has studied A1 and has come to this class after going through those previous videos, right? So here, anyone who is new to this along will think this is gehe entlang then Fluss, but this is not right. What happens, this entlang is not normal like anything else that we have learned till now, right? This actually goes at the end. So what this sentence will become? Everything will remain the same. Is gehe, then Fluss, Fluss entlang. Yeah. Anyone has any doubt till here? I'm saying this was supposed to be here, but it will be here. This is the general rule that you have to remember. So is gehe, then Fluss entlang. So I am walking around, along the river. So this river, you are just walking. Okay, this river is flowing and you are walking like this. Yeah, something like this. Or you are driving a cycle, maybe. Yeah. So how I will say? Yeah. Let me explain. So if I say is gehe, gehe, then Fluss entlang. Yeah. So this is then. Why not them? I will explain here quickly. Okay. So in accusative, how it is normal nominative, how it is? You see, der, die, das, die. Yeah, der, die, das, die. But when this is in accusative, how it will be? Accusative case. This is nominative. Der, die, das. This is for masculine. This is feminine. This is neutral. This is plural. Yeah, plural. So here nothing will change. This will remain same. Only this will change. There will become den. Yeah. And when we go to dative, then there will become this there will become dem. This will become there. This also will dem. And here, this will be what? Yeah. So this is how it will be, right? That we will see again. When we learn more examples, then we will see here. We will revise everything what we have learned in A1. But I would suggest you guys to look at the videos what we have covered already. So it will be very fast for you. You will not struggle, right? So this then, let me come up a bit and then explain. I'm saying is gehe, not dem. This was der Fluss. Fluss is masculine gender. I have already told here. Let me go up. I said this is der Fluss. Okay, the river is der Fluss. So this is accusative. So this der will change to den, right? In accusative, what changes? Only masculine thing changes. Rest everything will be same, right? So der will become den. So is I could have said is gehe entlang den Fluss, but entlang will not be before the noun. It will always go at the last. So I say is gehe den Fluss entlang. Anyone has any doubt so far in this example? If anyone has doubt, please put in the chat. I will explain again with a different example, and then we will see few more examples so that you have no doubts going forward. Because this is very, very important, and people, even at B1 level, they make mistakes. Okay, they don't know that entlang will go at the last. It will not be before the noun. Preposition will generally be here, right, before this, right? But here this guy goes at the last. This is a general rule. Now, let me come down. I say I drive a cycle. If I say something like this, first let us see, we will break the example, okay? First see the total example. I drive a cycle along the garden. See, this looks so big sentence, right? We will break it. First, you see this part, and then we will see this part, okay? This is A1. This is also A1. But because of this, this becomes A2. There's nothing big about this, okay? Just break the sentence. Now let us see. I drive a cycle. I think everyone knows, right? How it will be is fara, fara, because you are driving, and whenever you are driving something, okay, you always use dative with mit. Yeah, mit, dem, farad. Farad. I will explain now. This das Farad, this was das Farad, right? But this is dative, so das become dem. We have just seen here. Let me go up. This in dative, what happened? This became dem, right? And now you will say why it is dative. The question comes why it is dative because of mit. Yeah. So this mit is always dative. Remember this. This is always in dative case. Okay. So is fara mit dem fara. This is das fara. This became mit dem fara. Let me see. Someone has put something here. All right. I hope no one has any doubt till here. I drive a cycle. It was a very simple sentence. Is fara mit dem Fahrrad. Yeah. Just give me a second. All right. So I drive a cycle is fara mit dem Fahrrad. And now along the garden path. Garden is garden. Garden. Let me come down and then explain. I'm just explaining. Don't worry if you don't know some word. Garden path. Garden path is like if it is a garden, this garden, circular garden, then this path is garden path. So how it will be garden weg. Yeah, something like this. And this is always there, right? Der Gartenweg. This you have to remember. Okay, these words you have to remember, and it will not happen in one day. It will take time, right? So slowly and steadily you have to build upon these vocabulary, which we will discuss in the class, and slowly you have to remember also, right? Because you can't just play with apple and tomato in A2. You have to build the vocabulary, right? So now let me go up a bit. What happened? I'm having some issues with this, maybe. Yeah. So the sentence was, is fahre mit dem Fahrrad. I drive a cycle. And now I drive a cycle along the garden road, okay, a garden path. So how it will be? Let us see. Let me first rub this quickly. And in meantime, if you see any doubt, please don't feel shy to put it in the comment chat, okay? Just put in the comment that you're not getting something. I will explain again. These are very simple ones, okay? But it may look difficult because you're not aware of some words, right? I could have covered everything with apple and mango and banana, but that will not help you because you have to grow with words also, right? So I'm taking some words which will help you. Yeah. So now something is happening with the network. You guys are able to see me clearly, I hope. So here, now along the garden path. So how it will be? Entlang, normally entlang, then garden weg. But entlang will go at the last. Entlang will go at the last. So the sentence will become, is fahre mit dem Fahrrad den Garten weg entlang. This entlang came at the end. It should have been here, right? Then it will make it will be very easy for you guys, right? Is fahre mit dem Fahrrad entlang den Gartenweg. But this goes at the last, I have told you, right? This is an exception case where entlang will go after the noun, right? And this der Gartenweg changed to den, right? Because this is an accusative. I hope everyone has understood this. Now it is looking such a big sentence, right? Is fahre mit dem Fahrrad entlang den Gartenweg entlang, sorry, then Gartenweg entlang. This looks very big sentence, and that's the change from, A1 to A2. I see some comments here. Is fahre mit dem Fahrrad dem Gartenweg entlang. Okay. This is not dem, because this is accusative. So there will change to den, not dem. Dem is in dative. Okay. And what we are learning in this class is accusative. This entlang is accusative case. Okay. So this preposition, what we are learning in this class is accusative. Okay. So entlang will always change this to accusative, not dative. So there will become then, not them. I hope everyone is clear with this. Yeah. Ist fahre mit dem Fahrrad den Gartenweg entlang. Such a big sentence it became. Now let us take another example and break it. Okay, let me see who can try this out. Let me say we walk along the street. Let us take simple sentence this time. Okay, very simple. We walk along the street. And walking, you can take anything. For example, you can say laufen. If you don't know, then say gehen. Okay, but laufen is better. And street is die Straße. The Straße. Let me see who can try this out. Okay, let me see who can try this out. You can make mistakes. There's no problem with that. Let me see who can put in the chat first. Even if it is wrong, don't worry. Yeah, because we are learning in this class. Yeah, and then I will explain again. Like 3, 3, 4 example, 5 examples we will take and cover 3, and that will be it with accusative preposition. And remember this point, this is such a tricky one that people do mistakes even till B1 in this entlang and all. Yeah. I've seen many people making mistakes. They don't even know that entlang is accusative case. Yeah. But after you carefully hear in this class, you will have no doubts ever. Yeah. So make the sentence for me. We walk along the street. You have 30 seconds more and then I will explain it. Let me see who can do this. All right. 15 more seconds. This is the road, and you are just going along this road. I'm just giving a simple sentence, okay? It may make sense, it may not make sense. I see the answer coming. Perfectly, all right. So now the sentence was what was the sentence? We walk along the road. Yeah. We walk, sorry about this. We'll walk along the road. Yeah. This was the sentence. So now wir, with wir always laufen was the verb. It will remain the same. I hope there is no doubt about this at least. Wir laufen. And this is die Straße, right? So I will write wir laufen die Straße entlang. Yeah. The right answer is wir laufen die Straße entlang. Everyone is clear with this? There's nothing big about this sentence. Very simple. Only thing that you have to remember that entlang will not come here before the road. It will come after the road. Okay. Now let me give you another example. I says she walks along the park. She walks along the park. Say, for example, this is a circular park. Yeah. And she is walking along the park. Yeah. So she walks. I'm just giving simple sentence so that you can practice. She walks along the park. Walk, I have already told you. If you don't know, then you can use whatever you know. Okay. You can use several things. Laufen. If you are, strolling, yeah, then you can use this. Okay. Or you are just going, but I would prefer this one because evening you just do a. You can even use rennen if you are running. If you are running along the park, then you can use, rennen. And let me see who can make this sentence. The first person, I will name the person if you are right. And the park, everyone knows this is their park in nominative. Their park in nominative. But this is an accusative because of along. Yeah. Entlang is always what? Accusative case. Yeah. Let me see who can make. I have given you enough hint. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. And some of you are already requesting for preparation for the exam. Okay. So I will invite some of you for the exam preparation only for those people who interact in the class more. They put in the comment, they answer properly. Only those people I will invite for exam preparations. Okay. All right. So now let me see, already some comments are coming. Okay. All right. So let me explain. Okay. So here, uh, this is third person, right? Z, right? C. So here, what happens? For example, if I say Sn, this will be only te at the end, right? So laufen, what will happen? Lauf and te, but this is a different case. Here you will put umlaut, so this becomes left. Yeah. Whenever you have something like this, and all, this changes. I have explained this very clearly in A1. Okay, so you can watch that video. So this becomes the left. Okay, and now the noun first. Okay, so then park. And then along will come at the last, entlang. I hope this is very clear. So this is always accusative case because of entlang. Okay, because of entlang, this is in accusative. And their park becomes in accusative what? Den park. So the sentence became sie läuft den Park entlang. If now I make a simple different sentence, she, sorry about this. Okay, sorry about that. She or they run every day along the park. This is another same but little bit different. They run. They means many people are running every day along the park. This is another sentence. Okay. Let me see who can try this out. You have only 30 seconds for this, and then I'll expand and move to next preposition. Yeah. Timer starts now. You have 30 seconds. Let me see who is the first person to make it correct. If you have understood, you will have no problem. But if you have problem, there's no problem with that. I can explain you. I'm just seeing this side, the comments that is coming. But don't fear about making mistakes. If you fear about mistakes, you'll never learn fast. You will be very slow. Be courageous like a kid to make mistakes and you will learn fast because I'm here to correct it. All right, now let me explain it. So now If I have to just say they run every day, how it will be? If I say they run every day, so sie rennen jeden Tag. Jeden Tag. This is every day, right? Sie rennen jeden Tag. Along the park, right? And because of this, this will become what? Accusative, right? So their park will change to den park. I have already explained. There will become den. Yeah. So this will become Sie rennen jeden Tag den Park. And here I should have written Entlang. For those people who are coming late, I'm explaining again. Sie rennen jeden Tag entlang den Park. But no, this will go at the last always. So this will be Sie rennen jeden Tag den Park entlang. Okay. So some people are writing it, but you are making conjugation mistakes. That video you have to see from A1, how I have conjugated many verbs. I hope this is very clear to everyone. Any doubts so far? I see the answer and it's perfectly all right. I see. Excellent work. Now let us move to next one. What is the next one? Someone has put here something. Let me see. Entlang is clear now, right? I have given you enough example. At the last, I will give few more. And let us take another, this one. This is also very important. Okay, bis. This means until. Okay, until. This is also important. Sometimes it doesn't take, the article. Okay, this doesn't take sometimes. For example, see you till Monday, or see you until Monday. In English, we don't say like this. We say see you on Monday. We say see you on Monday. But you are not sitting on Monday, right? Germans are very particular about preposition. When you say some preposition, it is not like English. When we say on Monday, it feels like I'm sitting on a table or chair. But here it is, everything is different. It should make sense. And you will start appreciating this preposition when we learn dative also, dative preposition. And then I will compare why this is not auf, why it is not un, yeah, why it is bis, right? So these things you will understand. Have patience, and this will become a fun for you. So now in German, they don't say see you on Monday. They say see you until Monday. Yeah, that is how they talk, because you can't sit on Monday, right? So he's telling see you on Monday. So these kind of sentences, they will just say bis morgen or Montag. Here they are not using, the article. If I say bis den Montag, this is their Montag, this will change because of accusative den Montag, but they don't say this. They understand that, okay, this Monday you are meeting, right? So let me see if anyone has put any question here. Yeah, so here they don't say bis den Montag and all. So this will be bis Montag. So see you on Monday. See you is covered in this until Montag. Yeah. All right. So I will take another example to make it very clear. I work until 8 o'clock, for example. Okay. Or let me say, I should not lie. I will say 5 o'clock. I work only at 5 until 5 o'clock. So now how you will make this sentence? It's very simple. Break it. This is A1. And because of this guy, it becomes A2. Now let us do. So work is what? Arbeiten. Arbeiten. And let us do conjugation. Remove this, add E for is, right? So I will say is arbeite, and bis, 5 Uhr, bis 5 Uhr, bis 5 Uhr. I will not put here the, article, okay? So sometimes I will put also when it is required, but here it is not required, right? You are already sure which 5 o'clock you are talking about, right? So this becomes very simple. Is arbeite bis 5 Uhr. If I say is arbeite If I wanted to say I work till Monday, until Monday or till Monday. So how I will say is arbeite bis Montag. Till here I will work, and after that I will not work. You don't put here bis den Montag. This is accusative, but don't put bis den Montag. Okay, this will look funny. Yeah. So is arbeite bis Montag. Anyone has any doubt in this case? Yeah. So bis Montag. Anyone has any doubt? Let me see. Someone has put here the comment. Um, okay, no problem with anyone. I think everyone has understood. Let me give another example and let me see who can make this correct. I read until the last page. The last page. Or let me remove this. This will be tricky for you. I read until next Monday. This is easy, right? This is easy, but still you may have some doubts which I will clear. Okay, so let me see who can make this, and I will explain very clearly why this will what it will change to and all that, right? But for now just try this. I read is very simple, everyone knows, until next Monday, and this is bis, right? Let me give you 1 minute time and let me see who can try this perfectly. Okay, you have 1 minute. Let me see who can try this out. Don't worry about mistakes. In this class, if you don't make mistakes, then you will make mistakes everywhere. But if you make mistakes here, then you will probably not make mistakes anywhere. Yeah, so please feel free to make mistakes. I'm waiting for the answer. Let me see who can do it. Another 15 seconds. All right, people are maybe afraid of making mistake. Is read is, if I'm reading a book or something, I will say lesen. Or if I'm learning something, lernen. Yeah. So I will say I learn until Monday. Okay. Then this will become, remove this en, put e. Right. So is laser. There's no doubt till here. And bis, if I had to say just Monday, then I would have said bis Montag. But I'm saying next Monday. This is next. So this will be nesten. Okay. En will come. Okay. I will explain this why it is nesten also. Okay. These things is called adjective, something I have not taught till now. Okay. So this adjective I will teach you how the ending is. Okay. Maybe after 3 4 more classes. This is not part of A2. Okay. But I will give you some examples, and but B1 it is very very important to learn this adjective. Okay, but for now is laser bis nächsten Montag is the right answer, and I see some people have already put here, but spelling is wrong for nächsten. Okay, don't forget to put umlaut on a. Okay, n umlaut chsten is laser bis nächsten Montag. Let me give you a last example for this category. Okay. I will say, please, what is happening? Just a second. Please wait here until tomorrow. Please wait until tomorrow. Okay. Please wait. Okay. So how this sentence I have not taught you, but I have given you. So let me explain this, and this will be helpful for you here. So when you are giving someone order or suggesting, right? So how you will say, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. How you will say? Or you wait. You wait. How you will say? Let me quickly explain you this and then we will make this sentence. If I say warten, warten is to wait. So with is, remove this, put e. So is water. Yeah, is water and do wartest. Yeah. So now if I say please wait, you are giving someone suggestion, right? Yeah. So when you give someone suggestion or order, right, this goes at the beginning. So you will say please wait to some professor or something, or your someone in office, your boss, you are saying please wait until Monday. Then you will say g warten, g warten, right? But this will come at the beginning. So what the sentence will be? Warten g, warten g, not g warten. G warten means he is waiting and you are telling someone that he is waiting, right? Warten g means please wait. And when you say warten Sie bitte, please wait, right? And how the sentence will look like now? If I have to explain this, let me go here and say warten Sie bis Montag. Maybe you have to give some documentation which you have not prepared. Then you will say warten Sie bis Montag. But this is not a nice sentence. You will say warten Sie bitte. Okay, warten Sie bitte bis Montag. And this bis Montag means until Monday, please wait. Okay, because I will take some time to, prepare. Anyone has doubt in this example? Anyone has any doubt so far? I'm going very slow so that you people, because just you have completed A1 and I want you guys to understand everything. But still, if it is very difficult, you have to tell me, okay, that you are not getting something. Okay. So warten Sie bis Montag. So bis is covered. So what is left out now? Bis is covered. I see some comment here. All right. Let me give one example for ohne, uh, and then we will cover few more. I think I have covered this in the last class, but still I will cover this here. Ohne is without. Okay. This is very simple, and this is also accusative. Always. Yeah. But sometimes you will also not see here also the article. Okay. So for example, if I say he drinks tea, tea without sugar, for example. You will not say here sugar with whatever the article. You are not saying which kind of sugar it is. It is general. You don't have to specify the article for sugar. Yeah. So how you will make the sentence? He drinks tea. Everyone knows in this class without sugar. Very simple. Let me explain here. Okay, and then there will be last one which we will cover, and then we will be done with the class. So I will say er trinkt. You can say er trinkt the tea. You can also say den Tee if you are particular about. Okay, sometimes people leave also. Okay, so you don't specify, but generally you specify because in German, everything has an article. So er trinkt den Tee because this tea is accusative. So der Tee. This was der Tee. Yeah, this changed to den. I have already explained you that in accusative der changes to den. So this der becomes er trinkt den Tee. Now without sugar. So I will say ohne Zucker. Yeah, ohne Zucker. Yeah, very simple, right? There is no problem. Just add ohne and then Zucker. You don't put here the article for this. Not a special kind of sugar that you have created by yourself. It's a normal sugar. Right, let me go down and then give another example. Let me say, sorry about this, I cannot, what is happening? Sorry about this, I can't read without without glasses, sunglass. Yeah, sunglass you will not use the brille, the brille. Okay, the spectacles I am talking about. Yeah, so this is the brille. and you have to make a sentence, I can't read without glasses. Okay, let me see who can make. I can't read is very simple, and anyone can make in this class, right? This is the most easiest sentence. If you have gone through the videos for can and modal verb, yeah, verbs, yeah. So let me see who can try this, and then anyway I will explain you. Yeah, I can't read without glasses. First try with I can't read. Okay, and then you can add, this is honor. Okay, without, and glasses is brille. Okay, let me see who can try this out. You can say without my glasses. This will be better. Yeah, I can't read without my glasses. Yeah, let me see. You have 30 seconds for this, or take more. 1 minute. Try this out. Yeah. This is just A2 level sentence. If you have understood A1 properly, then there's no problem with this sentence. This is A1. This is also A1. Combined together with ONA, this becomes A2. Simple, right? All right. All right, let me explain. So when you say I can read, okay, how you will say is kan lesen. When you say I can't read, is kan nicht lesen. Is kan nicht lesen. And I have told you this verb will be always at the last when you have a modal verb sentence. I can read, I can dance, is can tanzen, is can trinken, whatever, was immer, yeah, whatever. So is kann nicht lesen. But now the question is without my glasses. So where this guy will come? This will not come here. This will go somewhere between, but this will come at the last, right? So how the sentence will be? This is a tricky sentence. Let me explain it. So I'm saying little bit up. If you are able to make these sentences now, then you are already at A2 level, okay? But don't worry if you are not able to make it. So now, ohne, meine, Brille. This should have been a normal approach. Ich kann nicht lesen ohne meine Brille, but this is wrong, right? Because this in modal verb, and I have told you already in A1 that this will be at the last. So what I should write? This should come here, right? So I will say, and let me see, someone has put already. Yeah, no one has any doubt. So I will say, ich kann ohne, put everything here, ohne meine Brille nicht lesen. See how simple it is. But when you just read this sentence, it looks such a big sentence, right? Anyone from A1 directly, if you give this sentence, he may get a heart attack. Right? So, ich kann ohne meine Brille nicht lesen, right? So, but when you understand it properly, this is not a big task, right? Ich kann nicht lesen, everyone knows. I cannot read. What? Without my aspects. So, ohne meine Brille. Mine, let me explain for some people who are new to accusative. So, ohne is always accusative. So, meine Brille. Brille is die Brille. Yeah. So this is meine Brille. Yeah. Not meinen and all that. Right. And this is accusative. So die will remain die only. So meine will remain meine only. Right. So now if you go again to this sentence. Okay. So the sentence was is kann and put here ohne meine Brille nicht lesen. If you remove this part, just forget it. Is kann nicht lesen is easy for everyone. I hope. I cannot read is kann nicht lesen. But why you are not able to read? With how you are not able to read without my this one aspects, right? So here you will put it. ich kann ohne meine Brille nicht lesen, because this nicht lesen will always be at the last. I have told you this modal verb. Whoever has read A1 properly will have no doubts in this one. But if you have doubts, I would suggest go through those videos. So let me see. Ich kann nicht lesen. Some people have written. So let me explain. I cannot. Second. I can't read. I've seen people making mistakes for this also. So is can lesen. Lesen, it will remain the same, but nicht lesen, not read, right? Nicht lesen. Because this will not change. Lesen will remain lesen in all cases with modal verb. If I say you can't read. This also du kannst nicht lesen. Yeah, this also will be du kannst nicht lesen. Lesen will remain like this. Only what will change? This can according to the subject. Du kannst nicht lesen. I hope this is very clear. Now I will not go in this part in more detail because this is part of A1. You can refer those videos. And now let us take the last example, last topic for today. This is wieder, against. If suppose you have already seen gegen also, right? Gegen in accusative, but this very few people note that this is also accusative. But you can avoid in this class for A2, okay? Because this topic is not directly for A2. It is, you can say, even for B1 people, they may also not know this sometimes, okay? But generally speaking, 92% they will know for sure, okay? So now, if I say, let me see here again, someone has any doubts? Okay. So now, if I have to say, take one example, okay, this is against my nature, okay, to teach very fast. This is against my nature to teach very fast, for example. Yeah. so, so this is vida. Yeah. Vida. Yeah. And nature is what? Everyone knows, I think, right? Die Natur. Yeah. So how the sentence will be? Wieder. Das ist wieder. What? Let me see. Already someone has put. This is against the my nature, meine Natur, or but that is not correct. So let me change it. This is the nature. Okay. See, die Natur. Das ist wieder die Natur. Yeah. So das ist wieder die, before the noun comes this thing. Okay. And this die Natur will remain die Natur only. This will not change. In accusative, die never changes. Let me give you another, this one. Let me recap it. So there, let me go down a bit. Sometimes this is playing with me today. This, yeah, so nominative, see again. Nominative, accusative. Yeah. So der, die, das, die. Right? This is for what? Masculine, feminine, neutral, and plural. So this is neutral nominative case. But in accusative, everything will be same except this masculine. There will become den, right? So now, if you remember this clearly, let me come here. This is die Natur in nominative, so there will be no change. This das ist wieder die Natur. Yeah, that is against the nature. So whatever, if suppose you are doing deforestation, okay, so that is against the nature. So when you go to B1 level, you have to put some statement like this. So you will say, das ist wieder die Natur. Glaube ist. Ich glaube. Okay, I think. Okay, or meiner Meinung nach. You use some big words and then you see, das ist wieder die Natur. So this small sentence will make your life much easier. So this is very important, your base, right? All right. So let me see if anyone has. Okay. Now let us take another example. Okay. And then one or two example more, and then we will be it. Okay. So now if I say he, let me go down. This is okay for you guys. Keep this in mind. So he speaks against the whatever you want. For example, rule, logic. So rule is regel. Yeah. Logic is logic. Yeah. So these things you have to know, but I'm just giving in bracket so that you don't get, like, oh my God, I can't make this sentence, right? That's why I'm putting it here. Okay. So this logic is the logic. Yeah. So now if I have to make this sentence, he speaks against the logic. Let me see, someone has put. Okay. So now let me explain this, and then I will give you one last example you can try, and that will be the end of the class. Meanwhile, I'm checking the here comment. No one has any doubt. Okay. So expression. This to speak is expression. Expression. But this is third person, right? So how it will change? Remove this en, put t, and this e will also change to I. So now he speaks is A1, right? I will just say er spricht. Yeah. And here against the rule or against the logic. So this is the logic. Yeah. So I will say the logic. But will this change? The no. Against is wieder die Logik, but this D will remain the same because in accusative, this is always accusative. Whatever will come here will be always accusative. So this will not change. Only change happens with masculine. There will become then, and rest everything will be same. So the logic in nominative also the logic, here also the logic. So er spricht wieder die Logik. So he speaks against the logic. Yeah. So see how beautiful sentence this starts looking. If you know small words, and you have to remember this, that it is always, the accusative case. Yeah. So now we have covered here. Let me show you fuzz bow. So this is für, this this, who can tell me? I'm giving you a hint. Okay, this is gegen, Entlang, bis, ohne, wieder. And what is this? Let me see who can tell me this. This is a task for you to check whether you have attended last classes or not. All right, so we have covered this all. Okay, so don't forget that this all is accusative. Yeah. In the first class only I had explained you this all. Okay. So let me come here, and then I will give you one example, and then you see it will be end of the class. You see, this table you have to remember forever. Yeah. This is for your reference. Take a note. Okay. So this no one replied, so no one was in the class, it seems. This is simple. Durch. So für, durch, gegen, entlang, bis, ohne, and wieder. I hope everyone has understood everything, whatever I have explained you. Okay. I will give a simple sentence now. Let me see, someone has put a comment here. Okay. No one has any doubt. So I will give you last sentence for today. Let me take a very simple sentence, okay? And let me see who can try this.